Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, we're going to talk about why DeFi kingdoms will be huge in 2024. I'm talking about massive, man, massive. And we already know, if you watch my channel, DeFi kingdoms is one of my favorite crypto projects, if not the favorite crypto project in my personal opinion. I think GameFi has so much room to grow. I think it can eventually be, a $1 trillion market cap as far as GameFi's in the crypto space. And I think cryptos can get all the way up to, 50 to 100 trillion. I know you're like, Tro, that sounds so crazy. We're only at 1 trillion right now. But I'm telling you, the crypto space will grow and it will be legendary and it will be something we look back and say, look how far we've came. Now, there's no time limit on that. It might be 10 years, it might be 20 years, but the crypto space will continue to grow. GameFi will continue to grow. Play to earn will continue to grow. And DeFi Kingdoms is setting itself up to be positioned very well in this specific category in the crypto assets. So we're going to talk about why DeFi Kingdoms will be huge and some more things that I find bullish for DeFi Kingdoms. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to all of my DeFi Kingdom videos or any videos. If you're new to DeFi Kingdoms, you can also check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist. Check that out right now because DeFi Kingdoms is doing some amazing things in the crypto space, and you can see all of my videos ranging from 2021 all up until now, June of 2023. And I think right now is one of the best times to enter into the game just because we are in a bear market, and you want to be greedy when others are fearful. And just by seeing what the team is doing, building continuously to build not only the project but the DFK chain, and the DFK chain is going to be major in the future. Right now we only can see the surface level, but the team is doing some big things behind the scenes, and I can't wait to show you this information. But I gotta let you know before we go too deep into it, I am not a financial advisor whatsoever. I just talk about the projects that I find interesting personally. So if you would like to invest in cryptos, always and consult with a financial advisor, someone who's smart and someone who's educated in the crypto space before investing, because you can lose a lot of money. And right now is the time that people are kind of just chasing profits, investing in anything, trying to get whatever they can out of the bear market. And that is essentially how you lose all your money, especially chasing these projects that are really meme coins and that don't have true utility within their project. So I always consult with someone educated in the crypto space before going too deep into it. So enough of that. Let's talk about it. DeFi Kingdoms, baby. Let's go. What we talking about today? Let's start off talking about price, man. I gotta always talk about price because that's what people love. People always want to see the numbers. Me personally, I truly don't care about price because at the end of the day, now is the best time, in my personal opinion, to enter the game. But let's go onto CoinMarketCap, and we can see DeFi Kingdoms is currently at 10 cents, up 4% on the day, so not too bad. I love to see green days, man. You love to see those green days, but no matter what, if it goes up, 4%, 10%, if it's at 10 cents right now, that's wow. I'm telling you, that's a good entry point in my personal opinion. Even if it goes down, I don't think it will go down, below 5 cents or anything like that. I think maybe it'll stick to, between that 5 cents and 10 cents. I don't think it truly ever went down or below 10 cents so far. So that's a good thing to look at. So we can see market cap is at 8 million and we are in the top 1,000. And I always look at that market cap and say, man, look at that low market cap. And if you watch any of my previous videos, you saw on DApp Radar that DeFi Kingdoms continues to grow even through this bear market. The unique active wallets or new players coming into the game is crazy. Even though, prices are down, new people are entering in because it's so cheap to play the game right now. I remember when prices were skyrocket and people couldn't even afford to buy one hero. Now you can buy one hero for under $1. And this sounds crazy. And I'm telling you, in the next year or so, we're going to look back on this video and say, dog, I remember I could have bought a hero for under $1. And I do think Heroes, the floor price of them will go up in the next bull market. We truly don't know when it is, but I think next year is going to start to go crazy as far as the crypto space. So we can see volume is up 53% on the day, man. 53% in the past day. That's a lot of volume being pumped, and we're up 53%. That's crazy, especially in the bull market. And it's looking like a lot of people are buying because we are up 4% as far as market cap. So volume at 82,000, and that's good in my personal opinion because a lot of crypto projects are not pumping that volume, especially in the play to earn sector. And like I always say, DeFi Kingdoms has an entire ecosystem. It's not just one coin in DeFi Kingdoms, it's an entire ecosystem. And that's what, differentiates DeFi Kingdoms from other play-to-earn games. Now we go to Dex Screener, and we can see Crystal is at 1 cent, almost at that 2 cents mark. Crystal is in the green today, up 2%. And 1 cent is a great mark. Me personally, I'm not buying any Crystal to hold. I'm only buying Crystal to buy Heroes in a tavern on Crystalville. Now, if you want to hold it, you can. If you think that's a play you can profit on, you can do that. But me personally, I would rather buy Heroes and appreciate them as far as leveling them up and questing my Heroes, just because they're going to appreciate no matter what the price of Crystal is. So what I mean by that, say for instance, if you got a level 10 hero and a level 10 profession, then it's going to be way higher than a level 1 hero with no questing experience, even if the price is at 1 cent. Now, I do think Crystal will appreciate as more people come into the game. I do think Crystal can eventually hit $1 in the future bull market, $1 or higher, but I won't be holding it because a lot of people, they sell out their Crystal. But once people want to get into the game, they're going to have to buy Crystal in order to buy Heroes. And that's the same thing with Jade. So Jade is at 1 cent as well. And like I said, you can go on either or blockchain. You can go on Clayton, or you can go on the DFK subnet to buy Heroes. I think from personal experience, just saying that on Crystalville, Heroes are kind of cheaper right now. The floor price are kind of cheaper, but it's cheaper to summon on Serendale. So it depends on how you want to get your Heroes. If you want to summon them, I would say go to Serendale. If you want to buy one, I would say go to Crystalville. So you can, do your strategy however you may see fit, but it's multiple strategies you can do within this game. Now, something that's bullish, man, Cryptos R Us just tweeted about DeFi Kingdoms, and he's been tweeting about DeFi Kingdoms, and that's bullish because they have an upcoming show about something similar to a Shark Tank for Shark Tank for the crypto space, and he is one of the judges on that show. Now, I'm not sure when that show is debuting. I think they're doing it later this year or early 2024, something like that. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure the exact date or the exact time period, but this is coming up very soon. And he said, whoa, did you see the new DeFi Kingdoms homepage? And he's been tweeting about DeFi Kingdoms, I think, in the past couple of weeks. I think he has about 3 tweets about DeFi Kingdoms, and I can see that he's interested in what the game is doing. So, and this is a guy who's been in the crypto space for a minute. He's been talking about cryptos, and he has a large YouTube channel, and those are the influencers you want behind a project. Even though we know we don't like too many influencers to just shield a project, but at the same time, we do like that because especially if it's a project with good utility and a full thought out type of project, and DeFi Kingdoms is that. So it's always good seeing big influencers talk about it. And like I said, this show coming up is going to be major because they have some of the top influencers in the crypto space on this particular show. So you want to check that out, see what they're talking about, and just notice what's going on. Now, the good stuff. I tweeted this earlier yesterday. I said AVAX plus Jewel equal DFK subnet changing the game. So Avalanche, the actual blockchain behind the DFK chain, or what DFK chain subnet is built on, is tweeting how DeFi Kingdoms is changing the entire industry. So they said that's about 450 million transactions in the last year. 450 transactions in the last year. And a lot of blockchains are not even putting off 100 million right now. And we can see the DFK chain subnet is really handling those transactions and burning those jewels because because every transaction on the DFK subnet is burning jewels. So they say at Summit, DFK Dreamer demonstrated how building on the AVAX subnet was absolutely essential for the transaction volume required of a Web3 RPG like DeFi Kingdoms. So very, very bullish on that. Love to see all those transactions pumping, man. And that's just very, very bullish in my personal opinion. That's building on this subnet, it just makes it even greater. Now, this video is from the 3XP showcase. Shout out Yellow Panther. And this is DeFi Kingdom. So he said I got time to spend with Dreamer, DFK, and he showcased their new website and Heroes combat system powered by AVAX. I've been following DFK since late 2021, and they built more during the bear market than in the bull. Super impressive. And that's always something you want to see in any type of asset, like even stocks. You want to see, you know, those people who are behind the scenes building in the bear market. We don't care about the bull market. You don't want to care about the bull market. You want to take profits in the bull market. You're not trying to look for projects in the bull market. You are taking profits and making the people who coming in now or later in the bull market the exit liquidity. And you want to get in at the bottom. I'm talking about at the bottom. You don't want to buy all-time highs. And I think that's why a lot of people left DFK. They were buying Heroes when Heroes were absolutely overpriced and it wasn't too much to do in the game. And they eventually left because they lost money because they bought at all-time highs. And you never want to do that in the crypto space. You always want to just wait, hold any money that you can and wait for that bear market and be patient and get in at that bottom, because now is the bottom for a lot of cryptos, especially in DFK. So we're going to watch this video and just see what Dreamer was talking about and go from there.
That's testing ground. So 3 of the 22 classes are now available in the testing grounds, where this is going to fuel everything in DFK. So PvE, PvP tournaments, you know, challenges spawning across the map that you'll travel to. Your heroes come to life in the combat system with thousands of abilities integrated, seeing the beautiful pixel art come to life. So really excited about it.
Look at that.
You go turn by turn and actually select your abilities, and each decision isn't a transaction since we're in a different instance. So your heroes load up and actually go turn by turn, accessing your stats, your abilities, and being able to strategically create a team to fight different enemies.
So this is PvE?
Yeah, so this is an equivalent of PvE. It's a testing ground. So these little blubs here are just fighting you so you can get to know your heroes and your skill trees.
Look at that.
Each hero actually has 3 different independent skill trees to choose from. So as you go into the game, all these abilities that I'm choosing down here, there's actually 3 times as many per hero. So you can kind of find the right balance and combination that's right for you.
That's dope.
So it's really kind of if you compare it to other games out there with combat, you know, Axie or others, you can already see the depth of the strategy and the game mechanics that is
the best part, guys, this is browser based, so it's cool.
Loading up for battle, you have your 3 positions. Back, you're going to want to either put like your damage or your healing. Let's protect our healer and put our healer in the back. Put our archer in the middle and put our knight up front. Next, we have to decide our skills. So these are the abilities that we're bringing in. We have all these skill trees to choose from. So some of them interact with each other. So depending on the enemy, the opposing team, or the challenge, you may want to bring in different types of skills.
Yeah.
There's 3 skill trees per hero. We have 22 hero classes.
Wow. There's a lot of skill trees and a lot of heroes.
And then all of those will feed into the hero stats and unique abilities found in your, you know, either common up to mythic hero that you summon.
That's cool.
So very, very exciting, man. Very, very in-depth type of analysis from Dreamer. And I love to see that he's showcasing this at the 3XP showcase. And that's just bullish. How can you not be bullish on DeFi Kingdoms after watching that video? Just showing how it's very, very well thought out on the DeFi Kingdom team side. And I love to see that for DeFi Kingdoms. I just love to see that we finally got, you know, PvP testing. Everybody been asking about it. They was asking about when the game first came out. We know it's hard to develop these type of games and it takes time. And I'm glad we are developing them in the bear market, because we don't want to put out stuff in the bull market. We want to have a lot of, you know, the development of the actual game put out in the bear market. So when a bull market comes, we just really worried about marketing and not not trying to finish the project when the project could be already done in the bear market. So love to see this being built out in the bear market, and then we just watch it and wait until the bull market hits. So last but not least, Avalanche Gaming just said this: the arcade partner, or another well-known Web3 game and arcade partner, DeFi Kingdoms, was instrumental in helping Avalanche build out its subnet offering. This group behind this title is turning their DFK chain subnet into a broader launch pad. So what does that mean? Into a broader launch pad. So there will be more things built on the DFK chain, and this makes it even more bullish. And this is probably one of the most bullish things, in my personal opinion, for the DFK chain, because we know on the DFK chain, Jewel is the gas, and with every gas transaction, a small amount of Jewel is being burned. I believe it's already over 1 million Jewel burned. And just think about it: if more people come onto this blockchain, that's just gonna burn more Jewel. So more projects on the DFK chain, more Jewel burn equals bullish. So love to see this. I can't wait till other projects start developing on there, but I would want to see DeFi Kingdoms fully develop on the blockchain before they start to bring other people onto it. And I think that's what they're doing. And we see that the DFK chain handle all of these transactions, 450 million transactions in the past year, and that is just amazing. And in my personal opinion, since I've been playing the game, I haven't seen anything slow down the blockchain. The blockchain is really handling all of these transactions, so I love to see that. So that's my video for today. Crypto Cho just wanted to give you why DeFi Kingdoms is gonna be huge in 2024 and why this is big news for DFK, man. So if you found this information valuable, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you are new to DFK and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, tap into my DeFi Kingdoms playlist. Like I said, it goes all the way back from 2021 up until now, and you can kind of play catch up and see. Now is the best time to get into DeFi Kingdoms because everything is super cheap. So Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.